You also cannot go wrong with a watch. I feel like to men, watches are to what shoes are to women, if that makes sense. They all want one. You're welcome.
People love me, Mark. People love me, Mark. People love me, Mark. People love me.
Good morning, my little rascals. I hope everyone is having an amazing day and you're in the holiday spirit. It is almost Christmas, kind of. It's gonna go by so fast, you guys. I am clearly in the holiday spirit. You can't really see it, but this was supposed to be a mood, but it's so high up there. I can't really get it. Just know that there's a green light up there and it's meant to give us like an aura or like a vibe. But it didn't really work, as you can see. I am really prepared for this video because I not only have my hot chocolate, I also have my latte. When you can't decide, so you just get bold. But as you guys can see from the title of this video, I'm gonna give you, I think I haven't really counted them all. I just started listing and it looks like it's about 100. I really don't know. But insane amount of gift ideas for him. So if you don't know what to get your brother, your dad, uncle, your nephew, your cousin, your brother, I already said that, your boyfriend, then hopefully this video will help. Majority of these are super affordable. There are a couple on the list that are a little bit pricier. There are a ton of ideas that I'm gonna give you for all kinds of different people, in a sense of like, maybe you have a camper or someone who loves photography. So any kind of hobby that they like, I'm gonna tackle it in this video. So this will apply to everyone because guys are so hard to shop for. Am I right? Like, can I get a, in the chat? If you know, you know. That's for my Twitch if you don't know. So I just went home for Thanksgiving not too long ago and I was asking my brother what he wanted for Christmas and he's like, nothing. And I'm like, Dad, what do you want? He goes, nothing. Like, bro, Dad, why you gotta do me like that? Like, just tell me what you want. Like, it's so funny because I feel like guys are, to us, we think are so hard to shop for, but in reality, I feel like they're really easy to shop for. Like, guys are pretty easy. If you take like a step back and you think about like what they would need or want, they're actually pretty easy. And they're not like girls. Like, girls are super complicated, I feel like. And if you guys need any ideas what to give a girl, like your mom, your sister, your girlfriend, I have made a video for that as well. But it's 2018, guys, so let's be honest. This video is just titled 100 gifts for him, but any of these gifts you can get for a male or female, so don't take that the wrong way, but I am titling it 100 gifts for him. So yeah, I hope this helps you and let's get right into it. But first, wow, great idea. We're gonna start off with your basic gift card or cash. Cash and a gift card pretty much lets them decide whatever they want, okay? It's pretty easy, self-explanatory. Then they can go out and choose whatever you want and you don't have the headache of being like, do they like this, do they not like this? Because they can just choose it, so you can't really go wrong. I know when I go shopping with Mark, sometimes he talks about needing a shaver or a shaving kit, like new shaving gel. So you can get a shaving kit. To go with your shaving kit, you can get a nice like shaver or razor. If you know their favorite cologne, you can always buy their favorite cologne. My favorite, the one that Mark uses, is Chanel de Bleu. It smells amazing. Like, I want him to spray it all over my pillow just so I can smell it when I go to bed. Is that weird? Probably, but it smells so good. You can get him a nice wallet. I got a nice wallet for his birthday from one of our friends, Model Roz, and he loved it. It was a Gucci wallet, so it's a little bit more on the pricier end, but I feel like a lot of guys don't really splurge on wallets for themselves. They kind of have like up wallets, so even if it's a little bit nicer than what they already have, they will love it. You can get them Vans, Nikes, Adidas, any kind of shoe, basically. I feel like you can't really go wrong with this. Mark has 100 different shoes and loves when I get him Vans. I also bought my dad last year and my brother a pair of Vans and they both love them and they still wear them every single day. So you can't go wrong with that. Kind of dissect the person that you're getting a gift for. So if they have a favorite artist, you can get them like tickets to go see like their favorite band or their favorite artist. Last year for Valentine's Day, I got Mark G-Eazy concert tickets and he actually loved them. It was like a night we got to like hang out. It was kind of like a date night, so it was fun. It's kind of like a gift for myself too, because I gotta go see him. But I like those kinds of gifts because then you also get to hang out with the person and spend time with them, and it's not just like a physical gift, like you now have an experience together. Along with that, if they have a favorite sport, you can get them tickets to a game. Mark and I have gone to football games. We've gone to hockey games. I wanted to get my brother and my dad hockey tickets to go see the Kings, and they were like, do not do that. The Kings suck this year. And I was like, okay. You can do that. Along with that, if they do have a favorite team, you can get them a jersey or a hat to go along with that team. If they're more of like an adventurous type of person, you can get them tickets to go indoor go-karting. You can do mini golf, skydiving, which I did for Mark, which was a great present, bungee jumping, an amusement park if they like the thrill, all gifts for yourself as well, so you're welcome. If they like music, you can get them some sort of speaker, like a Bose speaker. I know we have one when we listen to music for when we get ready and stuff. You can also get them headphones, so ear pods, Beats headphones or Bose headphones, whichever is in your price range, you can kind of go for. You can DIY your own picture book. A couple years back, I took a bunch of pictures that I had in a box from my dad when he was younger with his friends, me as a baby, and I made him like a collage book. So you can either make like a book, or I also made him one year, I went to Staples and I bought like a poster board and I put pictures all over it. I put like my handprint with paint and some other little like nicks and knacks from Joann's, and I framed it and he loved it. I did the same thing for my mom and they loved it. Also, to kind of go along with the whole DIY thing, if it's for your dad or for your man, like your boyfriend, I would say this is a pretty good gift. Other than that, if it's like for a friend or like your brother, it might be kind of weird. I don't know, maybe you have a really close relationship with someone, then it's not weird. But I would say like write a note and frame it, something that's super meaningful. I feel like they would love that as well. You can also do slippers or slides for around the house. I know Mark kind of talked about needing like slides for the house, and I feel like it's something that I kind of always talk about, or they don't really think that they need, so they're not going to spend money on it. But low-key, if you got them for them, they would for sure use them around the house. If they ski or they snowboard, you can buy them goggles or gloves, any type of snowboarding gear. If they're more of a camper, you can buy them like a camping backpack or any kind of camping gear, a tent, any pots and pans to go camping. I know my brother has devised, I'm not much of a camper, so I don't really know if I'm explaining it right, but there's this thing you can get, and if you're like hiking and you see a river, you can put it in the river water and it like drain, I don't know, it makes it drinkable. Wow, that's such a bad explanation. Hopefully you understand what I mean. If they're into photography, you can get them a Polaroid. Make sure to also get the film. You're welcome. You can get them at like Urban Outfitters. You can also do a camera strap. I know last year I got an off-white like purse strap. Again, a little could be out of the budget range, whatever you want to do. I got an off-white purse strap and I turned it into a camera strap for him. You can also do like custom made camera straps, which are really cool as well. If they like games, not like the games you were talking about earlier, but card games or board games, you can get them any type of game like Pictionary or Cards Against Humanity. You can also do any kind of really nice like deck of cards if they like card games. Spit is an amazing game. Go Fish. Amazing game. Haven't played that one in a long time, but Spit's really fun. If they're over the age of 21, you can do like a bar set at Costco. Mark's favorite drink is tequila, and at Costco there's like this thing where you can get, it's like 4 different kinds of tequila, so you can find out whichever one they like and get that along with like a bar set. There's also this platter you can pour water in and turn into like shot glass ice cubes, which is really cool because you can now have your shot glass. It's an ice cube. You can pour your alcohol, take your shot, and it's cold because it's in an ice cube. Or if you don't want to do that, you can take the shot ice cube and put it in your drink, whichever you prefer. But it's a really cool gift and cool idea. If they love music, also at Urban Outfitters, you can get a vinyl player, like a record player. Along with that, you can get records. Vinyls is what I'm thinking of. which is really cool. Taylor has one, my sister has one in her house, and it just looks aesthetically pleasing. Like it just looks like really retro, and it's a really cool vibe on top of it. If they're more of like a business person, you can get them a custom made really nice pen. To go with that, you can get like a journal or any type of thing that they can write like notes in, or like meetings or anything of that sort. Last year I made Mark a coupon book. You can also DIY your own coupon book. It's basically like a book and you put coupons in it. There, wow, I was gonna explain that. I was like, you basically just did. You can do anything like 3 massages or breakfast in bed. And I'm pretty sure Mark lost that book from last year, and I'm not mad about it because I didn't have to do anything. And it was the thought that counts. If they're into comics, you can do a comic book or poster for any of their favorite comics, or like kind of like a knick-knack of any of their favorite comics. All will work, whatever they kind of prefer. I feel like you can kind of, you know, the person and what they would like. You can get something in that realm. If they're into video games, you can get them any type of video game for one. You can get them V-Bucks for Fortnite. I would love that too, honestly. I think you can get V-Bucks. Honestly, I'm not really sure if you can get V-Bucks, but you can get them an Xbox or PS4 subscription. You can also get them a new like Xbox or PS4 controller. Mark got me a really cool one that's like teal blue and has purple on it, and it's really pretty. So when I'm playing and I'm killing all those people in Fortnite, I can like, oh my god, my controller's so pretty, you know? So that's a cool gift as well. Along with the video game realm, you can do like a Nintendo Switch or any of those games that you can kind of like add on to your phone. If it's for like your dad or your grandpa or anything like that, you can get them a portable charger. I feel like not a lot of older generation really know what a I don't want to say they don't know what a portable charger is, but I think it would be handy to them, because if they're out and they couldn't charge it, I feel like they kind of get clustered. They don't really clustered. They kind of get flustered and don't really know what to do. So if they have a portable charger, then they are always rock solid. If you don't like the portable charger idea because you think they might lose it or lose the charger for that, you can also do a phone case charger. It's a phone case that actually charges your phone as well. So you can do that one if the other one doesn't kind of suit them. Another gift idea is a backpack. So again, depending on the person, you could do something like a Herschel backpack or a Gucci backpack, depending on your price range or the person. It's totally up to you and what you think that their preference would be. Also, what your bank account says you can afford, if you know what I mean. If they work out a ton, you can get them different kinds of protein powders. You can get them supplements. There's also a bar you can put on top of your door so you can like do pull-ups. This is a picture, I really don't know how to explain it. But so whenever they're at the house, they can just walk by and show off their muscles to all the girls that they know. And if they're not single, then they can just show all the muscles to you. For your man that likes to cook, or maybe you're sick of cooking, get him a George Foreman. It's a great present. Any man will use it and love it. Mark got one probably like a year ago for his apartment and loved it, and I loved it. It was also a gift for me because he started cooking for me. He's like, let me use the George Foreman. I was like, okay babe, you do your thing. You cook for me, I like this. I can get used to this. If they're into vlogging or photography or anything like that, you can get them like tripod or lights. Like what I have right now is what I'm using, like something like, don't do that, Kylie. I'm just gonna leave it for right now. You can get them ring lights. I got for my birthday a Canon G7X camera online on Amazon, and it comes up with like a whole setup. It comes with like a little mini tripod, batteries, chargers. So if someone in your life wants to start vlogging, you can get them that. Another thing I know guys like, Mark and George love them, my roommate and my boyfriend, hue lights from Best Buy. It kind of like sets a vibe in your house. The green light that's supposed to be in the shot that's not is a hue light, and they're just really cool because yeah, they completely set a vibe and they're really pretty. You can put them to any color that you want. If they're into photography, you can always get them a camera bag, so whatever camera stuff that they have, it doesn't break because that is expensive and we don't want it broken. If they work out, like I mentioned earlier, you can also do any kind of workout gear, any kind of like pants or shorts. I know Mark has like this Under Armour to go underneath his shorts. You also cannot go wrong with a watch. I feel like to men, watches are to what shoes are to women, if that makes sense. I think it does. So you get them a watch to go along with the watch. You can get them a watch case so they don't lose their watch that you get them. If they like to read, you can get them any kind of book. I know we've been reading like different books on like how to become successful in life. There's all different kinds of books depending on the person that you can get them. And if they do like to read books, maybe you can get them like a reading light. So if they're reading at nighttime, they can see and they don't have to go and turn off the lights, because who wants to get up and turn off the lights when you're already in bed? No one. If they're this type of person and they wear any kind of jewelry, you can get them really cool rings. I got Mark a really cool ring off Amazon, and I just googled like men's sterling silver rings, and a lot of them popped up, and they're pretty affordable, so that's also a good idea. Or again, on your price range, you can get them like a Gucci ring or whatever's in your big cow. You can also get the man in your life a mini fridge, because all men want mini fridges. If they're a teenager or if they're a man in their man cave, whatever age, a mini fridge to a man or a kid or whatever will never get old. Like, they all want one. If they're a traveler, you can get them a nice luggage or a duffel bag. You can also get them like a passport holder so their passport doesn't get messed up. Again, if they're over 21 and they like to drink, you can get them any kind of shot glass or bottle openers. I know there's some really cool custom made bottle openers. There's also some that you can like put on a wall so like you don't lose it. Or there's a keychain one. There's all sorts of different ones. So again, depending on the person, you can kind of get which one you think would fit them best. There's also plenty of affordable drones. I'm pretty sure I found one online that's less than $100. So if they like photography or travel a lot, a drone is super, super cool, and I feel like any guy would love one. If there is someone that loses their keys a lot, like me, or loses their phone a lot, me, you can get them this thing called like the Tile, and it basically, you set it up to like your keys or your phone, so if you lose it, it sends like a buzzing noise. I think that's how it works, like a beeping noise. And I feel like that is a great gift, because I feel like not a lot of people would buy that for themselves, but if someone bought that for me, I would for sure use it. If this person uses Amazon a lot, because let's be real, who doesn't use Amazon a lot? You can get them an Amazon Prime subscription for $99. It will last a whole year, which is amazing because I don't have Amazon Prime myself, but Mark does. So anytime I need to buy something on Amazon, I buy it on his account. So I can get that 2-day shipping, because you know I like that 2-day shipping. If they're super into gambling, again, 21 and over, you can get them, what I saw is like a poker set. Along with the poker set, you can also get them like a chip set, which is like a bunch of chips. Back in the day, I had a friend who had a poker set, and it was really fun because we'd always go over to her house and like sit in a table with like her whole family and like play poker, and it was like a really fun like family activity. Again, if they're a drinker and over 21, you can get them a Moscow Mule set. Mark and I love Moscow Mules, and we bought these like cool like tin, I think they're tin. They're the gold like Moscow cups, which are really cool. So when you're drinking at home, you feel more legit with your Moscow Mule, with your PT up too, obviously. You feel more legit when you're drinking it because it actually feels like a legit Moscow Mule. If they're a skater boy, you can always get them a penny board or a skateboard. And last but certainly not least, you can get them a Fitbit. Especially if they love working out, a Fitbit is a great gift idea. I hope any of the things that I just mentioned will give you guys an idea for the man in your life. If any of these suggestions help you, please let me know down in the comment section which one was your favorite, which one you're gonna do. If you have any other suggestions for me, because I need to get gifts for the men in my life, be sure to comment them down below as well. I would greatly appreciate it. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a big thumbs up. Like I said earlier, if you need a gift for a girl and you have no idea what to get, tune into my other video for 100 gifts for her. You're welcome. And yeah, thanks for watching. I love you guys. Bye.